Alright, before we get into today's video, I want to show you this. This is something that they threw into the box when they send me swords and other items for us to get to you to review. This is a hand-forged iron beer bottle opener. So it looks like a snake head. This is something that's thin enough to where you could put this in a pocket and have it not be annoying. So it's about the size, I would say, of, I don't know, just like something that fits right into your palm. You can check this at the link in the description below this video, just to show you that it works. This is a club soda with electrolytes. This is not a beer, but just to show you that this thing works. Pops right off, works well. More of a rustic look, so this can add to something if you're doing reenactments. This is a really sweet little accessory to have. Maybe even a stocking stuffer, or get this for someone's birthday. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. All right. Let's get into the video. All right, today's full video is on the Lord of Battles Medieval Huntsman Forged Dagger. This is a back-swept dagger, something that would actually go really well with that iron beer bottle opener I was showing you. Comes with a sheath. You can wear this horizontally on the back. It's a leather sheath that slides nice and tight in there. Look at some specs on this one, up close looks, and actually do some testing on it. Yup, did some thrusting with this one to Tommy, did a little bit of cuts as well. Let's take a look at some specs on it, up close looks, and how it performed. Taking this one out of the sheath, this is 15 5/8 inches overall length. It has a little hole in there. I wouldn't really put my grip through there. Maybe this is to use if you had to hang this up for some reason, but it's not really designed for you to hold this in a reverse grip like you would for some East Asian blades. So I wouldn't actually recommend that. I would just use the grip, the leather grip that goes around this one. We're looking at a single edge 10-inch blade that is slightly back swept. Clearly this is used for utility. This has been sharpened by our sharpening guys, so leave them a comment in the description below this video so that they know you appreciate us getting videos to you, and then for all their hard work as well. Weight on this one is 14 ounces. This comes unsharpened. So I just said, make sure the sharpening guys know that you appreciate us getting videos to you because they took the time to sharpen this one. So if you do want this one sharpened, you've got to click the little check mark in the description at cultofathena.com on this link. The link for this one to buy it is in the description below this video. We're looking also at, this is a hand forged one, is a single piece of steel, so there's no pommel, there's no nothing on there. It's just a single piece of steel, single knife with a leather grip around it. So this has been wrapped, so this is nice and thin. It's basically like a blank blade, and then they just wrap some leather around it. It's not, it doesn't feel cheap by any means. It doesn't feel loose. It's tightly wrapped. Grip length specifically is 3 3/4 inches. Point of balance is 1 3/4 inches from the guard, which is a little rough to do, but we're gonna do it anyway. There. So there's your point of balance on this one. Clearly used as a utility knife. Obviously, you know, back when this would have been a thing for you to carry, this could also have been used in a self-defense situation in a pinch, hypothetically speaking. But as far as the quality of this one, solid piece of steel, sweet looking blade, and easy to carry. This one comes with a leather sheath like I showed in the intro of the video. It's finely stitched. You can run basically a whole different width of belt on this one, so really easy to do that. Drawing this one out, slides out nice and smooth. The leather, and because of the stock on the thickness of this hand-forged knife, because of the stock on it, it slides in. It doesn't really feel like, I wouldn't actually do this, but like, it doesn't feel like it would fall out, but because it's a horizontal carry, if you were carrying this on the small of the back, where you would really actually carry this at, getting this out is actually really easy. So it's not bulky, it's just leather, and it is still pretty flexible as well, so it is easy in order to get that in and out of the sheath. The leather is a little bit lighter than the leather on the actual wrapped part of the handle. Not really that big of a deal because it's going to get stained anyway from you sweating or even just having this in a rig if you're doing some type of reenactment. So overall, kind of rugged looking, pretty sweet. Finally, this one comes unsharpened. This one is considered battle ready from Lord of Battles and is a high carbon steel blade. We're going to take a look at some up close looks of this one in the sheath and out of the sheath. Let's take a look. All right, taking a look at this Huntsman dagger out of the sheath. We'll see the leather here. This one has been sharpened. Not a super pointy tip on it, but it's supposed to be rugged. Look at the sheath itself. It's just a flexible leather sheath. 2 attachments here. It matches pretty well. It's pretty close. And then that little hole going through there. I wouldn't really hold it like this personally. You can, but I wouldn't. I would just hold it on the grip because there's plenty of room on the grip for it. Pretty sweet setup. All right, my friends, the time has come. We're gonna do some thrusting on the tatami with this dagger. It is a dagger, so it's going to primarily be thrusting. I did a little bit of slashing with it. If it doesn't look like it went through a whole lot, it didn't, because one, this one has had an edge put on it. It comes unsharpened, so an edge had to be put on it. 2, it's a utility blade primarily. It's a multi-purpose blade, so we're not gonna look at this as being able to cut through with an edge geometry like a katana. But I want to show you what it can do. Take a look at it. Did some thrusting and also some cuts with the medieval Huntsman's dagger. Let's take a look. All right, so there you have it for the Lord of Battles Medieval Huntsman's Forged Dagger. Took a look at the thrusting ability with it, the cutting ability with it. This one's been sharpened, so make sure you click the little check mark at cultofathena.com if you want a sharpening service. Again, looking for an accessory to match this one. This one's pretty sweet. We've got the iron beer bottle opener, so these are a really sweet set. They don't come together, but they are a sweet set if you wanted to add this somebody's birthday, have this in your pocket. Very easy to carry around. Click the link in the description below this video to pick up the Huntsman's knife today to buy this one, and also to buy the iron beer bottle opener. I want to call it a snake opener because it looks like a snake's mouth. It's pretty sweet. As always, thank you for your support. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, and we'll see you in the next one.